So we're going to take a look in Schoology on one of the materials you can make called a page. And a page is one where you can combine text, links, files, and videos all on one screen. So if I'm in a folder that I want to add a page to, I just go to Add Materials and I click Add Page to bring up the page editor. Now I do have one already started, so I'm just going to go ahead to the gear here and edit this page I already have. And so I have a spot where I have to give the page title. And then here is my editing box, and you can see that I've got formatting that I can do up here, and spots where I can go ahead and type in my text. And I can do things like add bullets, change color, that type of thing. But one thing I do want you to notice, and some of you might have seen this right away, is that I do have a spelling mistake. Down here, the good old word introduction, I don't know what I've got there, but you'll see that there is a spell check tool. But even when I click on that, it's not showing that that is misspelled. So a lot of times the spell check feature in Schoology, depending on the browser and stuff like that, it doesn't work the best. So what I suggest you do if you're doing a lot of typing, like for a page, open up something else, another tool, like in this case, a Google Doc. Do your typing in there, so that way if you do have a misspelling, like for the word introduction, I'll add an extra U there. You can see, oh, I got it wrong, change it. Then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to copy that, go back over in the Schoology, paste it in. All right, so if you're doing a lot of text editing, do it in something else, Google Docs or Word, so that you have your spell check feature all set to go. All right, but one of the real nice things with this, with using a page, is that so I've already put some text on here. But if I want to add some other items, I can put this all on one single page. So, earlier we looked at how you could put a link into your course and a file into the course, but it was just one separate thing all by itself. But what if you want to combine everything? So in this situation, I have an introduction that is talking about what a page is. And now what I want to do is I want to include a link and a video that would help to explain how Schoology pages work. So a couple different things I can do for that. If I want to add a link, I'll move my cursor where I want. I just come up here into the editing bar and I go to that link tool. It's asking me to grab a link. So here I have a link that goes to the Help Center in Schoology for course materials pages. So I'm just going to copy that link, come back over here, I'll paste it in, and I'll just say help for Schoology pages. Insert, and now that shows up. It did add an extra little space there. Sometimes you get some little quirky things like that that happen. Whoop, and I just kind of deleted and everything else. So let's just go through those steps again. So I'll get my cursor in there, up here to the link tool, link. I still have my link copied on there. Help for Schoology pages. Insert, set, ready to go. The other thing that I can do is that if I want to, I can add in a YouTube video, and I can actually embed it right there into the page. Now these steps for doing this were in the other section where we talked about how to embed just a YouTube video into a page, but I'm going to do that again here. So I just get my cursor where I need it to go. I'm going to open up a tab and go to YouTube. So either I find a video, or maybe it's a video that I've created myself, and in this case it is. Those of you that are interested in creating your own videos, we are going to have information about how to create your own videos and post them to YouTube during the boot camp. But for right now, I just go ahead and I find a video. I'll stop it so I don't hear myself going back and forth, and I can grab, basically just copy that link right up there. I come back into my page editor, and then I come to this fancy little icon that says Insert Content. It looks like a square with a diagonal arrow coming into it. I click on that. I go to Image Media. I'm going to click on From the Web. And then under Type, I'm going to select Media, which is just a fancy way of saying video. And I go in here. I'm going to paste, Insert Media. Now when I insert media, it's just going to look like this yellow box, but once I click Save Changes, I can then go back in and take a look at my Schoology page. I've got my text, I've got my link, and I've got my video. Now I don't like how my link is right there against my text, so I'm just going to go ahead to my gear. I'm going to edit the page, and I come in here and I'm going to add a couple extra spaces, and I'm going to highlight the text of the link. Then I'm going to come up here to the size, maybe make it like 16 font. We'll get rid of a little space in between there. We'll click Save Changes. And now that looks much better. So then whether a student's on a computer or an iPad, they'd be able to tap on the link. It'll go to the Help for Schoology pages. And if they are on their iPad and they just tap right there on the video or click on it, that video will play right there within the page. But this allows me to have that combination of text, link, video all together.